Welcome to my lifestyle chat channel, and this is part 4 of why singing didn't happen and what did happen. So we're kind of getting to the conclusion. So basically, throughout this whole time of dealing with this Y dude and my sibling rivalry for my brother and his missus and this and that shenanigans, I was studying for my masters. I was finishing off my BA and I was studying for my masters, and that came to an end. And actually, throughout this whole time, all I had in my mind was going back to America to live. So anyway, I finished my masters beginning at late 2011, early 2012, and actually I think from then I felt like, oh yeah, freedom. I felt like freedom like this sort of thing, because yeah, I'd been studying for so long, and I'd got my BA. I'd done this, I stayed on an extra year, and I got my postgrad modules, and I think I just felt like, yeah, I've done it, I'm free now, I can do what I want to do. So I can go travel, I can work, I don't have to every month be thinking about getting assignments in, deadlines and all of this sort of stuff. So anyway, I think I decided to do this. There's a college in Birmingham, it's called Access to Music. I think they've got a few of them nationwide. And it's where, Adele, I think she studied music there, pop singer, and what's his name, Ed Sheeran and Adele, I think they did this Access to Music course, and it's what got them so famous. So I thought, yeah, I'll do this Access to Music course, meet some musicians and work on my songs. Yeah, that was my next plan. Excuse me, I'm just taking off my coat. So I joined that following, was it September? That was September 2011. I think I must have joined that, or was it 2012? Anyway, around that sort of time, 2011, 2012. And yeah, so I was around a bunch of these young 18, 20-year-olds, and we were in the studios improvising, making music, and we had to learn about the music software tools. And I think around this time I just started experiencing a bit of ageism, because obviously a lot of musicians, when they get famous, they start off quite young, and I've already stated in my other video I was a late starter anyway. I started pursuing my music quite late in my life anyway, but I've never really been a kind of person hung up on these sorts of things, like my age and my race and my gender and my sex and all this kind of thing. I've just never really, I don't get hung up on that sort of thing. I just think if you want to do something, we're here to live our life until we die. So you can do whatever you want to do in life at any age, at any stage. If you're male, if you're female, if you're black, if you're white, if you're 15 or if you're 55. It doesn't really matter, And there are singers, many disco queen singers, who they probably had their first debut song out, in their late 30s, early 40s, so it doesn't, to me, it wasn't really a thing. But I was starting to find that for other people, they were just kind of insinuating things about my age. So for example, I'll give you one example. As I said, the course that I was doing, many of the students were already quite young on there, but it did stipulate in the course conditions that the course was open for students who were between the ages of 18 all the way up until 75. And I remember in one of the classes, one of the teachers made a point about this. Oh, you can be up to the age of 75 to do this course. But the way he said it was in this, jokey, sort of jovial manner, where the other students were just kind of piped in. And, I was, I think, one of the more mature, if not the most, one of the more mature people on the course. So things like this, I just started to find that, my age was becoming a factor, as I said, not for myself, but for other people, just with their comments, you know, things like this. So yeah, this is what I was finding, and what I want to talk about. I'll probably emphasise it in the following video about racism, sexism and ageism. Yeah, it is a thing in a lot of professions, but definitely in showbiz and show business and entertainment, it's a thing. And most definitely in music, you know, in the music industry. You know, if you're a female, if you're a woman, you know, you do experience these things. And in my previous videos, part 1, 2 and 3, I haven't really mentioned race or racism that I was experiencing, but from the kind of things that I was going through, I could tell there was a bit of an undertone of that. You know, race was playing a big part in my interactions with these people, and, you know, the mode of collaborations that I was having with them. There was nothing direct in my face, but there was this kind of undertone, you know, of this kind of racialist issue that was there, you know. But in saying that, Birmingham, West Midlands is very multicultural, and you know, the people that I was engaging with, interacting with, in terms of making music and stuff, they were all different. I mean, some of them were black, Jamaican, like myself. You know, I was meeting like African musicians, Greek, Polish, Bulgarian. It was a very like eclectic, multicultural mix. So you know, it wasn't just solely an issue of race, and that's why I haven't really emphasised it, because that's not really what it, I don't think, what it really was down to, or what it was about, what I was going through, or what I was experiencing. But I'm trying to film these videos, and I'm doing them in my lives, and my battery is low, so I'm gonna have to end this live, see if I can connect. I'm gonna have to film some videos in my other phone, but I can see some people have joined the room. Thank you for joining. This is my Lifestyle Chav Chat rant. You can find my Lifestyle Chav Chat channel on YouTube, and this episode is all about why singing didn't happen and what did happen. Yeah, how not to make it in the music business, in other words. But I will, if you're interested in having a tarot reading, because I am a tarot reader, then get in touch, send me a message, like a DM message, an inbox message, leave your name and your email or your telephone number or contact number, and let me know what sort of reading you would like. A contact number, and let me know what sort of reading you would like.
Oh, what kind of silly timer is that? Silly timer.